String here, with day 1 of the 100 Days of Making Comics Challenge. Haven't done it yet, but I'm just saying hello, and I'm going to go outside and try and venture, down the street to work on kind of sketching and brainstorming and that sort of stuff a little bit. So that ought to be fun. Yay, donuts! This is where I'm going to be messing around. Hopefully brainstorming. Alright, so I'm back from the coffee shop. Had a really productive time there, actually. But, kind of wanted to show real quick the space I'm going to be trying to work in. Because going out and away from my computer and my room and my distractions really helped me kind of just sit down and focus. I just listened to music and just drew for like an hour. So we have this like community room in the place I'm staying at, where originally the idea was that me and my two roommates were going to kind of use this as a community space. So roommate A was going to have his workshop kind of stuff there and do all of his projects. Roommate B was have that like table set up, which is under there, trust me, where she's gonna like use puzzles and do things like that. And then roommate C, aka me, I had that little corner with my drawing table and my keyboard, where I was gonna try and work on stuff a little more. Pretty quickly after we set this up, roommate B and me just kind of never used this space again. So, kind of just became the workshop, which was fine with me, but now I kind of want to get away from my room, so I had to clear things out a little bit and get myself a little bit of room here, which kind of compressed everything else to the sides, but hopefully this will work out. This is part of what I worked on in my hour so far, was kind of just sketching out and designing this guy right here. And try to figure out what sort of style I want to use. I really like styles with like exaggerated limbs and like big legs and things like that, like Lilo and Stitch sort of weird human style. So I kind of mess with that a little bit and try to do like turnaround stuff, which is something I'm not quite good at. I've never been really good at consistency. But so I've got generic main character dude who looks incredibly generic. I might need to kind of make him a little more unique. But him looking plain kind of works, because he has kind of an alter ego sort of different part, which is like related to that little thing, the mask. So having him being boring and the other thing being a little more interesting, I think will work out. But so I did that, and then I started just sketching. I didn't even know what I was doing. And I started kind of having these images and kind of a scene play out I was working through. And I actually have a bit of a story now. No major plot, no conclusion, but at least have kind of a scene, which was originally going to be in the beginning, but I think needs to be in the middle. I needed to have a little more establishing before this sort of stuff. And just kind of like practice kind of having sequential art, which is something I haven't done too much, at least not in this format before. So that's pretty much all I got done this time. Was just this kind of short 2-page kind of experiment and the design of this guy. But now that I've got this little space here away from my main computer and distractions, everything except for laptop here for music and watching other The Hundreds videos because they're really cool, very inspirational. I think I'm gonna do a little more work. We'll see. I'll update you or I won't, depending on if I do it or not. And we'll see from there. Alright, so, last kind of update for today. Because I need to give myself enough time to edit this video and then post it before I head off to work. Which, considering how long it took me last night, it's probably going to take me like 10 hours. But we'll see. I did do a little more work, about like half an hour. And this is pretty much all I added to it. It was mostly just because I wanted to get from kind of this traveling home scene to this kind of image right here, which is one I had in my head kind of when I first started. It didn't have any of the details or anything. It's still really rough, and you could probably barely even tell what's going on. Um, but I wanted to get to that at the very least, and then like hint at other stuff. Also, first ever word balloon I've ever done. I know it's a great moment. My dialogue's gonna need work, but that's okay. Yeah, so got a lot done today. It was a good first day. Hopefully, the rest of the 99 days will be as productive.